Hello, welcome to SoundersFC.com. Ross Fletcher here with your CenturyLink scouting report. Seattle on the road at Chicago Fire this Saturday, the only meeting of the teams in this year's regular season. It's 2 years since Seattle were at Toyota Park. It was quite a game. They always call it the Windy City, and the wind struck. Seattle winning that one 2-1. You might remember a certain Marco Papa though, scoring directly from a corner. He's one of a number of players who will be playing against his former side. Before we get to that, a little bit on the overall Chicago setup. They've got a new first-year head coach in Frank Yallop. Having been at San Jose, you know he'll bring a competitive outfit. They struggled to win at the start of the season. It took them 9 games, although 6 of those matches were draws. When they did win, they won in style, 5-4 in an epic at New York. So 1-1-4 at home Chicago. They're tough, but they don't lose too many of late. Now, as regards those former players, well, it's been a bit of a merry-go-round in the last couple of years. The Sounders have got Jalil Anibaba and Marco Papa, who came from Chicago. And then the off-season trade that saw Anibaba come in meant that John Kennedy Hurtado and Patrick Ianni have both started now for the Fire. Will they both start this Saturday? Well, we'll wait and see, because Chicago have 3 games in 7 days, so I'm sure there'll be some squad rotation. As for their impactful players, well, up front, Mike McGee, the league's MVP from last year, hasn't played since the middle of May. He's been injured, but they've been relying heavily on Quincy Amarikwa, an 8-year veteran of the league who started to score goals. One of the reasons, his pace. Another big reason, the emergence of Harry Shipp. For me, he's a Rookie of the Year contender. He's come in that attacking midfield role and been dynamite. He is dynamic, he's so good and so easy with the ball at his feet. He's been making those killer passes from Amarikwa to get on the end of and finish. The other thing to Shipp's game, apart from an eye for a killer pass, he can also finish. That great close control in evidence in that 5-4 thriller at New York. What did he go and do? Well, only scored a hat-trick and picked up an assist at the same time. Seattle will have to keep him quiet if they're to close out Chicago and continue their run at the top of the Western Conference and the Supporters' Shield race. It's a 5:30 kickoff this Saturday. Our pre-game starts at 5 on Joe TV. Myself and Taylor Graham will have the radio call as well on 97.3 Cairo FM. I'm Ross Fletcher, and that's your CenturyLink scouting report here on SoundersFC.com.